Oh, yeah, you took him out. Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Freeman. Now, I have some good news. I have a Discord server available for us to all chat and have some fun. And if you're interested, you can pledge $1 on my Patreon, and then you get instant access. There is a link in the description and in a pinned comment in the comments, obviously. Anyway, we are now here, and I am ready to go and sell a couple of guns and hopefully have enough money to pay my people. Now, we're gonna actually... Where are we right now? I'd like to go across the bridge, but I'd also like to do battle with a couple of these looters here, because I think we kind of need to level our fellows up a little bit, don't we? I mean, you can see here, these fellows need to level up, these fellows need to level up. That's pretty crazy. And these FCA juggernauts, oh, they are beasting. And hilariously enough, they all have different ranks now as well, so you can see which one is doing even better than the rest. So this guy, for example, is a first-class chief, and this guy is a sergeant. This guy's also a first-class chief. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm just going to advance him in level, and we're going to be placing these guys into the squad here. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to create a new squad real quick, and we're just going to put these guys in here because I have noticed there's actually someone in the comments that was very, very helpful in giving me this small tip, and maybe it's going to help you as well if you haven't seen it already or know about it. But if your new recruits or prisoners that you are wanting to get into your army are low morale, like these guys are right now, it's a really highly advisable idea not to put them into your highest tier squad. Because what's going to happen is this. You see, well, yes, I was actually going to say, you see this? And then I was going to point to the reward troops cost, because the reward troops cost was about, what was it now, 800 or something? But on this, if you make a new squad and just put them in here because they're low tier, it's only 29 bucks. And that is really, really nice. So that's a bit of a tip there. And what we're going to do is I'm actually going to go in here and see if we can do some propaganda. Okay, that's not going to work. We can just release him then. And okay, let's just do propaganda, and then persuade him to join. There we go. Propaganda. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, I'm learning how to do these persuasive efforts, shall we say, because I'm not particularly good at that kind of thing. All right, so let's place these guys over here as well, and I'm just going to hopefully get there. I don't have enough credits. Are you did I didn't. Wait a minute. How do I not have enough credits? I didn't actually give money to the other guys, did I? I hope not. I very much hope not. Okay, well, these guys have 1961. Should be enough for me to sell some pretty decent stuff. And then we're going to move onward and see where we'll go after that. We'll probably fight a couple of bandits at first, but then we'll start to move towards other areas, because what I'd like to do is hopefully get some different kinds of units, because right now we only have FCA guys, and I'd like to be able to get a couple of others. I think we do have 2 Posner, but that's basically it. So I'd prefer if we could maybe do a little bit of variety there. And I'm going to get another first aid kit just in case. We now have 1,400. I had to pay our wages. That was also the thing that was actually going to be draining us a little bit. So let's leave here. This is the FCA. I'd like to go over there somewhere and see what's going on. There is a battle going on here as well, but I'm not going to really worry about them. We've persuaded all our prisoners, and this squad right here can... There we go. Okay. So they're going to restore themselves, and I don't even... Do I want to call them something different? Yeah, I guess we'll just call them... Dunkers. We're going to call them Dunkers because... well, they're not going to be dunked in chocolate, that's for sure, but they are going to be dunked in the action. Oh, yes. They are going to go straight on into the enemies, and we'll see if they can survive, because they are technically bandits. And I guess that would be a pretty cool idea, because I have seen a number of comments stating that people have sent in bandits and indeed, you know, maybe some Brotherhood units as well into the fray, and they've actually proven themselves to be extremely good shock troops. So I'm very interested to see how that goes. So let's put these guys in here. We'll just tell them to go like so. And I'm just going to tell them to charge straight onward. And I have 4 magazines. Yes, 4 magazines. And why do I always do that? I'm always like, oh yes, okay, let me just get all of my forces perfectly, you know, perfectly formationed. That doesn't really make sense. But yes, let's just get them into a good maneuver here. And then I completely forget about myself. And I just, well, never mind. We can easily catch up. And it will maybe give our units a little bit of an opportunity to maybe get some additional experience. I'm a bit worried about the Dunkers at the moment, because 2 of them are obviously very, very low in HP, and so it's going to be a bit difficult to maybe keep them alive. But let's just see how it goes. Oh, that Juggernaut! Wow, that was some pretty crazy accuracy. Did you see that? There was an enemy right over there, and then he just cut it down like nothing else. He cut it down like a lumberjack in the forest. Yes, because we are in the forest technically, so let's see if I can find any units to shoot at. There are a couple. Do bear in mind that in the previous episode we advanced our marksmanship skill, and our marksmanship skill is, well, actually not too bad at the moment. I mean, it's obviously a lot better than it was, because I think in the previous video we had about 2 or maybe 3 in marksmanship, and now we have 5. So I'm not entirely sure how much that's really going to help us, but I am hopeful that we'll maybe be able to get a couple more long-range kills than we were able to before. Because the accuracy is obviously going to be a lot better, and hopefully I'll be able to get my proficiency up a little bit higher as well. And I'm gonna just crouch here a little bit. I don't see anyone shooting here. Am I looking in the wrong direction? Maybe I'm looking in the wrong direction. I mean, they are shooting from over there, but I can't see anyone. This is very strange. I guess it's because they're over the hill, they're a little bit behind the shrubs and the bushes and so on. A looter was killed by a bandit. Well, that is to be expected, I suppose. A looter is not going to be the most fantastic when it comes to survivability after all. I do have a grenade. I'd like to use that grenade, so I think I'm actually going to try and move over to this tree coverage here. And I'm going to throw the grenade. Ah, there we go. Okay, is it actually going to do anything? It hit something. It did hit something, but it didn't actually kill anyone, which is unfortunate. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, I hit that guy. Okay. I have a feeling that the scope is actually in the wrong position. Do you have that feeling as well? I feel like it should be a little bit higher up. Is that just me? Oh well, whatever the case, let's just see if I can... Oh yes, it is actually in the wrong position. You can see that because the hit marker. The hit marker is supposed to be a little bit, well, in the center of the scope, but it's in the center of the screen at the moment, so that's a bit weird. But it's okay because we still have 100% accuracy. If you just ignore the hit marker, at least we can see whether we actually hit something. So it's not too bad. I'm actually going to tell my forces, I think maybe just tell them to charge in here. I don't know whether that's a good idea though. It's probably not the best idea. I wonder who's going to get the highest rank in our army. I think that's going to be pretty awesome to see what actually happens there. Oh, hello. Oh, he's down. Can I actually... Oh, you can actually shoot from the hip. That's nice. Okay. I was actually thinking I have to scope all the time. But no, you can actually shoot from the hip a little bit. Okay, let's tell my forces to maybe go over here a little bit. I'm just going to tell them to charge in now. It's 10 against 10, and we generally have the advantage because we have such high-tier units in comparison. I actually like to find where the Brotherhood is at the moment. Oh, yeah, you took him out. And that was actually a really good... that was a good opportunity to use my melee weapon. I kind of forgot I had it, unfortunately. Okay, well, never mind. I'm going to try and find some people to use my melee weapon on, and as it is just so incredibly fun, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. Ah, hello. Assault rifle proficiency is improving. There is someone shooting at me at the moment, but I can't really pinpoint where they are. Ah, there he is. Oh, okay. Apparently they have grenades. They have grenades, and they're not afraid to use them. And we lost our entire squad. That's not very good, is it? I'm also about to die. Phew. Okay, that was very, very close. That was extremely close right there. So I was correct in thinking, actually, that the scope appears a little bit low, because obviously the hit marker is, well, where it should be. So I guess that's going to be fixed in an upcoming update. But otherwise, it is kind of minor, I suppose. It's not really too big a deal. And where's the last remaining enemy? Says he's here? Seems like he's around here somewhere. So I guess we'll just send Chocolate in here. And I'm kind of surprised that we lost everyone, but I suppose that is just because he threw that grenade. Never mind. I guess that does actually teach us, or it teaches me at the very least, to continue having your units move. Because if they stop for anything at all, you're probably going to get grenaded in some way or another. So I'm just going to take a whole bunch here. Ooh, Kevlar body armor. Nice. That could actually help our low tier units, if we're able to capture any from this fight, to survive. So let's see if that's actually going to be the case. There we go. Do I have any prisoners? Doesn't seem like it. Interesting. Alright, well, we're going to go back to the town real quick just to make sure that everything is okay. We're just going to sell, make sure I have enough for the next weekly wages. And otherwise, as you can see here, this guy has leveled up into a Posner sharpshooter. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Okay, so let's see. Kevlar. Ah, he doesn't have... Wait a minute. This is actually good for him, I think. We should probably give him this. Let's give him that. And then the Kevlar... Yeah, there we go. Give him the Kevlar body armor. That's gonna make him extremely difficult to kill. What about giving him a helmet? He does not have a good helmet. What about some pants? No, his pants are actually really good. What if his actual body armor is better than what I gave him? No, it's actually not. So I'm gonna just give him that still. And he's using a Vim Marksman Rifle, 150 damage. Wow, that's amazing. That is really, really good. What's he using at the moment? He's actually using some pretty decent boots, so I don't really need to give him anything there. And we're also going to level this guy up into a Juggernaut. I am going to be able to sell a whole bunch of things, so I'm not really going to need to worry so much about my money situation. So let's sell all these things. Don't really need anything else. The revolver, though, is something that one of you mentioned in the comments as being very, very effective. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to try using that at some point. And yeah, I'm going to just sell the rest of our things here, some beer. And I think I might keep those boots, just in case. And we'll sell the rest. There we go. Oh, that's unfortunate. Not enough with the actual merchant to afford things. So I'm going to have to switch to the other guy. There we go. And I sold the boots for some reason. There we go. Take that back. Okay, so yeah, I think I might try to get a different scope, because maybe it's the ACOG scope that's causing us the issue. So I'm gonna get the PKA scope, because that's also coming highly recommended as far as I'm aware. I think there was someone that mentioned the PKA scope as being very good, so why not? Let's use it. And I'd actually like to buy a little bit of the Magnum ammo as well. Okay, fantastic. Very nice. Okay, so now, let us go. Let us venture. Let us venture forth and see if we can... I'm just going to take this off here and just put that all on. Yeah, I actually wanted it to go on there. Thank you very much. There we go. And... there we are. Okay, so no more grenades. I'm just going to have 3 first aid kits. Why not? Probably going to need it. And we're going to go to the next town. Let's try and go to the next town. So Armored Marauders. Whoa, there's some big parties of Armored Marauders right here. Whoa, okay. Just leave me alone, thank you very much. I don't really want those guys to be on me, thank you, thank you. Okay, there's some more looters. Gonna get some ARF guys, if I can, to add to my squad. So let's hire them. Okay, what do we have here? Freedom Fighters, Armed Civilian Squad. Oh, okay. Apparently I'm not able to hire some ARF recruits. That's a bit weird. Okay, well, maybe I'm gonna go over to one of their farms if I can. Maybe that's actually going to give us the ability to recruit some people. There's FCA. Maybe I just need to go to Lipno, which is over there. Need to be a bit careful here though, because the Brotherhood is in this area. I mean, I only have 6 units. I probably need to start increasing the density of my army. As I was talking about in a previous episode, it's a good idea to try and do that, but obviously you don't want to have too many so that they eat you out of house and home, basically. You don't really want that. So, it seems like it's very difficult to get ARF guys. That's kind of strange. Okay, well, I'm going to continue walking around and hopefully I'll be able to find a way to recruit them. So before we tackle these looters that I've just come across right here, I am going to be equipping my PKA scope. I didn't forget about that, even though I'm pretty sure many people thought I would, because that's what happens. I do tend to forget about those things. Anyway, I have 2 assignable attribute points. What are we going to be speccing them into? Well, it kind of seems to me like it might make sense for us to just max out intelligence at this point, because we're going to get another 2 points for our skills. And that's gonna enable us to, well, I guess just get some more medical skill. And obviously, well, see, here's the thing. If I do increase my marksmanship, it's going to give us more assignable weapon points, which will then give us much more accuracy with our assault rifle. So I might actually just go for that, which is a bit of a spur-of-the-moment thing. Usually that's what tends to happen with me. I'm just like, oh yes, I must go for those. I must definitely do that, and this, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's go for an additional point in looting here, because I am going to need the money. As you can see, I'm actually very low on money at the moment. Let's go and fight these 22. I am unfortunately not able to find a way of recruiting the units that I'd like to recruit, so I guess I'm just going to have to wait until they're available, or they're not implemented yet, or whatever the case may be. But I do know that we have the Posner, you know, we do have the ability to use Posner units, so, whoa, okay. Now that is a scope, if ever I saw one. That is an absolutely crazy scope. Okay, not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to use this very well, because let's face it, it's pretty crazy. I'm going to tell my units just to stand still, and this is a sniper scope. Wow, okay, I don't even know. I really don't even know. Okay, they're firing off in that direction there. Oh, there's one. Oh, I hit him. I did hit him. And again. Oh, interesting. Okay. I think I need some more marksmanship skill for this particular scope, perhaps. It's probably going to make the most sense. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's another one. Well, this scope is certainly extremely highly zoomed, and while I can see the enemies, my ability to actually kill them is somewhat limited at the moment. So I'm not entirely sure if that's due to me or just because of the skills of my character at the moment. Ooh, that was a nice kill. Once we kill a couple more, I'm going to try and get into melee and see if we can do something there. How is our Posner sharpshooter doing? I mean, I haven't really been paying attention, but hopefully he's been killing quite a few. It seems like there's only one remaining over there. Alright, well I'm going to tell our units to go over in this direction, I suppose. Ah, there they are. Well, FCA Juggernaut is making a very, very quick work of them, isn't he? Well, there's only 8 left. I'm kind of surprised because I did kind of neglect to improve their morale before we went into this battle because, well, I don't have enough money to be able to really do that, so that is obviously a bit of an issue. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I can see how the PKA scope is really kind of helping me to get those long-range kills. But obviously you got to bear in mind that if you don't have a long-range weapon, this is going to be pretty difficult to use. So, yeah, but it's actually just kind of nice to have a little bit of a change, really, because obviously we were using the ACOG for quite some time, and it's nice to have that little bit of extra zoom as well. And it's kind of in the center of the screen, kind of. So it's a little bit easier to use in that regard. Doesn't seem like I can see anyone else around here, so I guess I'm just going to tell my forces just to go up in this direction now. There's only 4 enemies remaining. Okay, I think it's my time to shine. Or shall we say it's my time to shine my axe. Oh yes. Let's do this. Okay, I'm ready. I am ready. Let's do this. Where are they? They're over there somewhere, aren't they? Okay, well, yes, I might be going in the wrong direction. My sense of direction is probably not my forte, shall we say. Oh dear. Oh dear. Especially considering my stamina is exceptionally bad. And it's basically like I've never run at all in my life right now. Because I am moving so incredibly slowly. Yeah, this does not look good for me getting an axe kill, does it? I was hoping that I could maybe end this episode with an axe kill as well, but it seems like I might be a little bit too late. Because, well, let's face it, it's an axe versus a very highly powered sniper rifle in the hands of a highly trained professional in the guise of, obviously, the Posner sharpshooter. He is very, very efficient. And I think... Maybe... no, I was gonna say, maybe I'll be able to make it over there, but no such luck. Alright, I'm just gonna take all, thank you very much, and we're gonna leave... And, oh yeah, there we go. Okay, let's imprison all. I love that button. Can't get enough about that. That's really, really good. And we're going to... Well, I didn't level up, obviously. I only gained 3 kills. That's not very good. But, did anyone else level up? No. I think everyone is actually a Juggernaut here. Yep, every single one of these is a Juggernaut now. And we have a Sergeant Major in our midst. Senior Sergeants. Wow, yeah, that's pretty awesome. And I still have to get this guy a helm, so I'm going to hopefully be able to afford that towards the next episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.